I'm in a situation where my husband for 6 years never accepted my Facebook friend request while he chatted to random women on Facebook, saying he would like to wake up next to them and thing. He lied for those years, saying his Facebook account was hacked while he was doing thing on Facebook.
I'll always say, right?
Oh, I could be the man who can't be with a friend with me on
What's
Facebook.
That? Part and parcel
That
the
is
problem.
a big dee-dee-dee-dee.
Part and parcel the problem is social media, you know. Social
boy.
media single-handedly corrupted the world, you know. Real talk, you know.
And mash up real marriage too, I tell you that, and relationship.
Because it's like, I tell you, like in this thing I read in here, they say, the more degrees we have is the less sense we get, right?
Yeah. We get
And everybody is an expert at something and have not a solution for it, you know. You realize that? We have more experts now.
We have real
real degrees,
solutions.
no solutions, and real people just lack common sense. I see these people, some people going to school that 1,000 degree, you know, is a PhD in this and a PhD in that and a PhD and chip it bad, you know.
I read a article recently where they were talking about this new generation and how addicted young people are now to social media and stuff, and run their lives basically on social media. Their lives are run on social media, and they were talking about how the instant gratification and how it applies to relationships too. So many young couples now are not going to reach the milestones of 50 years anniversary married and stuff because they want it now. They want the beautiful relationship now without working hard for it, without putting any time into it, without growing together. They don't have time for that. It's like, no, you mess up, you're out of here. Text, I'm married for 14 years, separated 12, and my husband and I don't even speak to each other or run around in the same circles. Both of us have moved on, started new families, and are happy without each other. So they're still married, but for 12 years.
It happens. In many cases, it happens. Many cases. You understand? Many cases. Again, a lot of people, and that's the thing, the hypocrisy is what has amazed me, right? A lot of people want to live in what they call the modern world, but don't want to accept modern situations. You understand? You want to say that your first world, your thinking is so forward, but then you want to live in a backward kind of vibes now. You understand? It's like either you're forward or you're backward. You just make up your mind. So today's, we're talking about Mars versus Venus. We getting sidetracked a little bit. The issue is really and truly, would you accept, if you're in a relationship and either party cheated, them keeping a relationship with the person they cheated with?
They still have contact.
If they still have contact. And they still have them on WhatsApp, they still have them
Facebook,
on thing, wherever it is.
You're liking she video.
You understand? You're up in the DM, wherever it is.
Yeah.
Would you accept that? And we brought this scenario, if they're working together, a lot of people said that they will have to start washing car because they cannot go back to work there if you had the affair and work. You had to leave the job.
That's hard. But in these times it's hard to look for work. So it's
That's the paradox right there.
Yeah, as you say, you have mortgage, you have things to pay, and you sometimes can't let your emotions drive
The reality. Emotions don't pay the bill in the grocery, you know. You can't go, he beat me.
You don't want me.
He leave me. Ma'am, $1,650 price mark. But he leave me. Ma'am, $1,650. You didn't he leave me. Ma'am, put back the thing on the shop again. No way. That year is going to pay that bill, you know. Real talk. Hello.
Hello, Jaiga.
Hi.
Morning.
This is the first caller. I'm a little bit better now.
My CM and I separated when I was 8 weeks pregnant. He wanted me to abort. Jazz is
CF.
What I said?
You say CM. She
That's
really
what
wrong
she
thing.
put? Oh, okay.
Yes, CF.
Sorry. Right, true. He wanted me to abort. Jazz is 4 years today, and we are blessed.
All right. You see? That's how it goes. I tell you, different shows for different folks. Everybody is different. And again, it's something I'm trying not to superimpose my beliefs onto everyone, but I honestly believe that there's sometimes you get signals and you get messages and it's for you to break that cycle. And I think that especially when kids are involved, maybe a parent or an individual duty at that time is to manifest onto their children things that they might have fell short of. And people say stupid things like the sins of the father fall on the child. I do not believe in that at all. That is garbage.
But I read something yesterday which kind of pertains to what you were saying, like don't let the cold world turn you into a cold person. Don't let a man who didn't appreciate you turn you into a bitter woman. Spread the love. Spread that love now to your child, and because now you don't want to be a bitter mother and pass it on to your child, right?
Ego. It all boils down to that.
God has given you the strength to see
Ego.
the signs, and we need to read the signs when these happening in
That's the biggest
relationship.
problem right now in this current generation. Egos. It's like, again,
Yes, everything is ego.
Instagram and
Why
all these
little boys
Instagram and all
killing
these
each other's ego? You
in-
watch my woman. All right.
and Instagram and all these tools, they're creating it because why? Half of the time, 90% of the time, some of these people try to portray this image and thing on Instagram for people that they don't even like.
Yeah.
You want to live nice, you want to look good, you want to spend money on things and try and prove to somebody who you don't even like that you all right. What sense does that make? When you really think about it, it makes absolutely no sense. But again, people call it selfishness and being egotistical or being self-absorbed. But I honestly believe that my fundamentals is those sweaty small stuff, because it could have been way worse. When you really look at the world on a whole, there are things that people going through that we can't even fathom. And yet still, we quarrel about who posts what and who like what and who in pop what and all that said I got badge. Makes no sense, bro.
All right, so we have one from a guy. It's kind of long. He says, I was in that, I think it's a guy, I was in that same relationship. I got a job after abroad pursuing my career and told her, but upon myself, she thought differently, thinking I abandoned her. Right, so he went away, right. How could that be when you know my career as an underwater welder? However, she slept with a dude that saw opportunity. I was notified, I felt hurt, and she did it again. I still held my own, accepted her, putting myself in her shoes, and she did say we were broken up. But to myself, I heard that before and felt we were still together. We patched it up, made it work. Months later, she pulled the same stunt, saying we were done, and someone came across, and da-da-da. Big man thing. You know, I told her I was able to forgive her. When she hurt me and my happening, she couldn't handle it, and that was karma. Maybe it was just me being karma. Fact of the matter, I can forgive if God can. Who are we not to?
Kudos to you, bro. But no, kudos to him. I understand where he's coming from, and there's a man after my own heart. But at the end of the day, let me just break it to you that she's a scandal.
Yeah. Kay says,
Hey, dog, she's a scandal.
we as women...
How much man she gonna take while you welding, daddy? She take one man, she take two man, all right. You say she want 4 and 5 man to take. Oh, God, how much man they gonna take when you man welding? He underwater.
And you're unforgiven, eh?
All that man they gonna take.
He forgiven you one.
You underwater and she underwater. What you doing, girl? Girl, what you doing?
Kay says, we as women sell ourselves too short and constantly cut our noses off and spoil our faces for men that don't deserve our love, time, and devotion. You will survive, dust yourself off, put the pieces back together, and move on. Well, Jaiga, you know who is this? Is a friend. Okay. Right, moving on. They're a friend of your friend. You know your name?
Let me see.
And you know me, I just read and then go, oops.
Oh, they know it?
Yeah,
No,
at the
fine.
bottom, the last line.
Oh my God. Look at her name. Put on that phone. Pass that phone along. See when you see them kind of name pop up?
Oh, good.
When them kind of name pop up,
Oh, good.
I just have to pull aside because it is quick to say. What I think now is the perfect time for a buzz, bro. It's a perfect time. It's about that time in the morning where we deal with a buzz. All right? We deal with a buzz.
You're the buzz, and we come up and wrap up.
Yeah, and then we come back and we wrap things up, guys. It's time for us.